And knowing that she would be gone, her parents had decided to go on a cruise. At the age of 25, she'd found herself homeless, unemployed, and without family around at Christmas time. Staying with friends was an option, but not a good one. I was so depressed. I didn't want to dump all this on my grandma, but it came out during our last phone call. She paused to take a breath. And she invited me to come live with her for a while. She's never been big on Christmas. In fact, she usually goes on a trip to avoid it. But she said that for me, she'd stay home and decorate, and we'd do it up right. Do it up right. Such a grandma expression. I booked a flight and was so excited to be seeing her. And then I got a phone call from her friend Barbara, saying that she'd had a heart attack and died. It's so hard to believe she's gone. Elizabeth blinked back tears. I just talked to her. Oh, how awful. And the heart attack was yesterday? Angelo took off his knit cap and ran his fingers through his matted, curly hair. No wonder you're so sad. Anyone would be. He tilted his head. It's Christmas Eve. I hope you're not going to be alone through all of this. Elizabeth shook her head. My parents canceled their trip. They had some trouble getting a flight out, but they should be here tomorrow. She couldn't wait to see them, even if it did mean they were coming for the purpose of planning a funeral. This would go down in her personal history as the worst holiday ever. Did you say your grandma wasn't a fan of Christmas? Elizabeth nodded. Never was. There was some family tragedy that happened on Christmas Day when she was a kid. And after that, there were bad associations. When my dad was growing up, they celebrated it, but just barely, and she always took down the tree the next day. He said he got his gifts, and that was about it. As a little girl, this story had made her so sad. No Christmas music, or cookies, or trips to the mall to see Santa. And the worst part was that no one talked about the family tragedy. She only knew that her grandmother had a little sister who died on Christmas Day, because she'd once overheard her parents talking about it when she was in middle school. It sounded as if her mother already knew the story, but her dad had told it again, saying he wished he could do something to ease his mother's guilt in the matter. He'd said, she's blamed herself for her sister's death for her entire life. And now the holiday season was again bringing a heartbreaking loss. It was like they had a Christmas curse. She sighed. This is going to be a terrible week for my family. Angelo said, I'm sorry to hear that. She tried to hand him the handkerchief, but he waved off the gesture. Keep it. And again, I'm so sorry for your grandmother's passing. That's very kind of you. She clutched the handkerchief. I'm fine. Really, you can keep driving. I didn't mean to alarm you. The rest of the drive played out in silence. By the time they headed up the hill to the Claremore Inn, Elizabeth had pulled herself together. Under different circumstances, she would have been awestruck by the elegant mansion. Over the years, she'd spotted the building from the road below, but she'd never been so close and never had a reason to go inside. Once owned by the richest family in the area, the Claremore home had been converted into an inn, with the second floor converted into 8 deluxe rooms for those who wanted high-end luxury in a country setting. Even in the dark, the red brick building was impressive, with its covered entrance flanked by white pillars. The front was lit by coach lights on either side of the massive front door. Soft interior lights made the leaded glass windows glow from within. Angelo got out of the car to retrieve her suitcase from the trunk, then opened the back door for Elizabeth. Watch your step, miss, he said. It's slippery. A person could fall and break a bone out here.